Hello, hi, my name is Samuel Izurza for the SE channel. Please share and take care and take your vitamin C, D, and also your zinc tablets. I always do that just to make sure your immune system is strong, especially with this coronavirus going around. You just never know. Okay, just like I said, just take your vitamins there. This is probably one of the dumbest questions ever heard in my life, especially coming from a briefing. Political reporter blasted for asking if Trump thinks South Civil War laws was a good thing at a briefing. Obviously, they were trying to catch her actually at a briefing. Um, During Monday's White House press briefing, Lisa, this guy from, I don't know, this guy, Lisa, political chief, Washington correspondent. I mean, how many people out there will love to have this guy's job? Like seriously, what a stupid question. Ask the White House press secretary about the president's stance on removal of monuments to the Confederacy and so on, and asked, if if he said the South lost. I mean, come on, what a dumb question that is. Obviously, it was a setup, but she answered. I think a lot of people are trying to understand. That's what he says. Trump's view, memorializing the Confederacy is so. A couple of questions. I just want to say to a lot of the liberal friends out there, um, this is not just about the South or the North. This is about the history of the United States that wants to be erased by the Marxist, Leninist, left wing of the Democratic Party, which at that time, the Democratic Party and the Confederacy, which if you guys know who the Confederacy or the Union is, were like this together. The Confederacy and the Democratic Party, with the white nationalist and the white, supremacist at that time. So she responds amazingly. You just have to hear this. Hold on, I actually looked it up on C-SPAN. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on one second.
Handle the increase in cases that we've seen. Yes, Brian.
There's a national conversation going on right now about the proper place of symbols of the Confederacy, statues, memorials, names, and the president has repeatedly inserted himself into this debate. And I think a lot of people are trying to understand what his view of memorializing the Confederacy is and the proper place of the Confederate flag. So a couple questions. One, does President Trump believe that it was a good thing that the South lost the Civil War? And then two, is he interested in following NASCAR's example and banning the Confederate flag?
Are you for real? Really, are you for real to ask that stupid question? I won't even answer that question. I won't even answer that question.
At his own events?
Well, your first question is absolutely absurd. He's proud of the United States of America. Second, with regard to our statues, Americans oppose tearing down our statues. There's a Harvard-Harris poll released just last week that shows 60% of respondents said the statues should remain, and 71% said local governments should block groups from physically destroying the statues. So he stands on the side of preserving our history.
The question is actually about the Confederate flag at his rallies. Is he interested in banning the Confederate flag at his rallies?
That would be a question for his campaign, but look, this president's focused on taking action, on fixing problems. It's why he had his executive order just a few weeks ago to keep our streets safe and secure. That's where his focus lies, and I think that those who are tearing down statues, they do appear to have no ideology when they're tearing down statues and defacing statues of Matthias Baldwin, an abolitionist, Hans Christian Heg, who died fighting for the Union Army during the Civil War. A memorial for African American soldiers who fought in the Civil War was damaged in Boston, and a monument to fallen police officers was vandalized in Sacramento. This is unacceptable. It's why the president took strong action. It's why he has an executive order saying those tearing down statues will be punished to the fullest extent of the law. It's why 4 people will charge. He will not stand for lawlessness and chaos. He stands with the 71% of Americans who say there is no place for tearing down statues, as these anarchists are doing across the nation.
Genius. Genius. I couldn't even say better. Anyways, my name is Samuel Izurza for the SE channel. Just be careful out there. Protect yourself, protect your family. because these anarchists, disguised as also as left wing, when they call it the BLM or they call it the Antifa, they're very well backed, very well trained, and they get all these suckers to come in, and help them out to destroy. And some of them are, they get paid for this stuff to do. So she's right. 71% of Americans, don't want these monuments, and history has to be preserved. Whether you like it or you don't like it, that's how you learn. I'm not going to say too much of that. You guys know what's going on out there, but especially the liberal mind. Right now, it's been taken over by, I don't know what it is. It's like zombie land. It's like, I find the Democratic Party has lost their mind. You hear crickets. You hear crickets from the Democrat Party, and also even from the Republicans at the same time. Like, where's the force out there? I mean, I feel like the only one talking is Donald Trump. Anyways, there's a silent majority out there who knows what's going on, especially the lawlessness that's happening in New York City. Now, De Blasio wants to take $1 billion off the of the police right now. Sorry, there's a mosquito around here. This reminds me, I'm telling you, this is the 1930s, 1940s, the communists, the fascists. That's how they start. Defund the police. They take away the guns. Obviously, they take away the guns, and that's how you get fascist governments and so on. Anyways, my name is Samuel Izurza for the SE Channel. Take care. God bless, and share as much as you can.